Let me see who on here. Somebody said, can't wait till this drop. Wait, I'm ready for this bitch to drop too. Somebody told me I'm so fucked up about you. All you do is spend. Listen, I appreciate the love. For real, listen. I'm finna talk about emotions, right? And I'm finna talk about relationships. But I just want to say this, right? From me to y'all. I be trying to say shit nice, but I can't find no nice words to, like, say the shit. We ain't here for real, though. Okay, so look. Y'all know I talk all the time about management of emotions, right? Let me put it to y'all like this. When you stay in your feelings, when you stay in your thoughts, as far as how you feel about things, your emotions that circulate around, right? You say a lot of shit you don't mean, make a lot of decisions that have you in places and spaces and situations that you don't agree with, that you didn't want for yourself, right? So I'm going to start off by saying a lot of y'all missing the idea of what really matters in life, right? So, of course, you need some sort of attention on your being, meaning like your spirituality, your religion, whatever it is you feel like your basis of your existence stem from, right? But then also, like I be telling y'all as adults, you should travel so that you can learn, not just enjoy, but learn the geography of where you exist at, right? Exercise. There should be some sort of goals in every adult, male, female, young, old, for some sort of physical activity, health-wise. Read. You should read things outside of just social media gossip and news. There should be some point in your life as an adult you say, I got to get somewhere and really dig into some information that I don't already know. Because, of course, if you just existing as an adult and all the education you got came from high school, middle school, elementary school, and whatever college you went to, all that has to do with prepping you to be a sheep in this country. Just keeping it G with y'all. So if outside of your job, skill set and the curriculum it took to be able to land that, you don't actually go and read and seek knowledge past that, you behind, right? Next thing is checking on your health, your physical and your mental. At some point, you need to have some sort of goals for what the fuck's going on with you physically in your body and mentally in your brain. And I'm gonna elaborate on that mental part because y'all know that's the main thing I'll be talking about, mental health. Should be some sort of goals for budgeting. In some way, shape, or form as an adult, you should have some sort of focus on budgeting and disciplining as far as money and your time. Like, if you can't do this as an adult, you're behind. I don't give a fuck how old you is. Next thing, personal accountability. Being accountable for the responsibilities that belong to you. Not making the state of your life and the stuff that's going on around you somebody else's fault or the responsibility of someone else. The responsibilities you created, the bills, the children, the lifestyle, all that stuff that's centered around how you want to exist, having some sort of this shit belongs to me as an adult needs to come at some point. Otherwise, you're behind. Some sort of goal to stabilize your basics. Y'all know I talk about the basics being just the basic shit as an adult you should have together. My fucking roof over my head, clothes on my back, food to feed myself. Consistent with these things now. Not just saying you had them at one point in time, but consistently holding on to these things is a part of being an adult. Taking care of the children you've created. Creating some sort of stable income coming in. Meaning money coming in consistently. I don't give a fuck if the amounts change. The shit is coming based on how you set your life up. There needs to be some sort of goals for that. Also, savings goal to invest. The United States of America is set up for the money to continue to circulate, not sit. So when you save, you're supposed to save outside of an emergency fund to be able to actually invest for retirement because you will get old. I don't give a fuck how popping you is, how much money you think you got. There will become a point where your physical will start to shut down. If you live long enough, you need to be able to retire, to be able to support yourself outside of the physical every day, going to work and moving around that you did when you were younger. So there should be some sort of retirement goals, some sort of saving to invest to buy back some of your time as you get older. You need to have this as an adult. Care for the responsibilities you created as far as the next generation. So there should be at some point as an adult some sort of I give a fuck about the generations coming behind me, because if the ones before you didn't give a fuck, it wouldn't be much here for you to actually give a fuck about. Everybody clear on that part, right? These are the things that if you're not having some sort of attention on this shit, some sort of focus, some sort of goals centered around this, you're behind as an adult. Everybody clear on that, right? Before I say what I'm going to say next. Everybody good on that part? I need to know. Everybody clear on that? If you got it, say we got it. All right, cool. So now I said all that to say this. When you do not manage your emotions, you cannot take any of the stuff I just described seriously. The more emotional a motherfucker is, the less they have that shit all together. The more emotional a person is, the more in their head, the more hypothetical situations they create, the more you made me feel some type of way, the more, oh, I'm gonna do this to get this bitch back, the more, oh, he gonna get what's coming to her, the more, oh, yeah, I'm gonna see, watch what a nigga do to a bitch, watch this, look at this, let me show you this. All this shit centered around emotions and feelings, all it does is take you further and further away from connecting with the shit I just described as an adult. Now, I said that to say this. Fast forward to relationships, trying to mix and mingle with other people. There is a problem going on with this whole culture where you fake like you feel some type of way that you don't, based on trying to maintain some sort of ego or prideful stance out here, right? What I mean by this is, y'all know I spoke a while ago about privacy, right? There is a problem right now when it comes to relationships and people understanding the importance of privacy. A lot of y'all feel like you've been with somebody for a while, or you've been talking to somebody and y'all done been through some stuff. But when you break privacy, you ain't really went through no shit. You actually just causing shit, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the difference, right? When you go through something with somebody, you're experiencing their life choices mixed with your life choices, and y'all going on y'all journey to try to grow together, right? This is normal for relationships. Disagreements will come up. People will make mistakes or poor choices. Sometimes a bitch will even try you as they get to learn your boundaries and the things that you will or won't tolerate. As you go through these things with a person, y'all supposed to have y'all own private fits around the stuff that is a part of y'all bond, be it negative or positive. A lot of y'all just cause shit to go on. You don't understand what I'm explaining? Let me break it down, right? A lot of y'all, you can't manage your emotions. You get upset about something. You do the whole fuck you, I don't want to be with you, the breakup shit, right? Sounds cool, right? But in all reality, you don't actually want to break up. You're just in your feelings, and your pride and ego has you talking like this, right? So you make certain statements, say certain shit out of anger because you cannot manage your emotions. Sometimes it be jealousy, you be calling it anger, or it be anxiety or a feeling of loneliness by being with somebody because you're not getting the attention you want. You call it anger. You got me fucked up. You done tried me. Fuck you. I don't want to be with you, nigga. I don't want to be with you, bitch. You say this, right? Based on what you say, then the person goes and acts based on what they feel like is the reality of y'all situation. We ain't together. I'm gonna go move how I want. Then what you do? Because you said some shit you didn't mean, it doesn't match up with how they acting. So now you in your feelings. Y'all don't understand what I'm explaining? Now break it down. Y'all break up with people and then watch their page. Break up with people and then text their phone and ask them how you find it funny that they over there with so-and-so when they told you they don't fuck with them. Y'all say shit to people as if you're done with them based on emotion, and then you cry later on when their activities match up with what the fuck you said y'all was. Then to prove points and to like pacify your ego, you go and then get back with them on some, I'm out of my feelings now. You finna bring the shit back together, and now the shit just becomes an effect of y'all choices and shit. You're choosing to go through this type of shit because you just won't be grown and be honest with yourself that what I said isn't really what I meant. I'm just a grown adult that can't manage their emotions. Make sense? Before I move on. Or I need to break that part down a little bit further. This way you tell a nigga, fuck you, I ain't fucking around with you no more. He take it as, just what you said. He go be with another bitch. Now you somewhere crying or selling out or trying to fight or feel some type of way or watching a bitch page while they in a video on their snaps, on their story with another bitch after you said you don't want to fuck with them no more. And instead of just being grown and understanding, like, okay, if I said this, the way that they're acting matches up with what I said, and I was in my feelings, let me just go be real that, you know what? I was talking from an emotional space. I actually want to be together. I'm being immature right now. You're not actually doing anything wrong. The stuff you're doing actually matches up with what I said. So I'm going to be real and, you know, try to sort this out and move forward with you. Y'all don't do that. Y'all make it seem like a bitch is doing. We was only broke up for 4 days, and I find it funny how niggas do it as well. You say some crazy shit to a bitch. A lot of y'all be knowing this is the best bitch you ever had. Like, she the best you done did in a long time. You get in your ego and your feelings and you go to talking from emotion. Oh man, fuck this shit. We ain't gotta, I don't want to be together no more. I'm finna get my shit on out. You leave. Next thing you know, you about to fucking die, can't breathe, and you caught somewhere with your homeboy because you see she on a date with another nigga. You about to lose your rabbit ass mind because Bae done went and moved on because you said you was done. Now, if you be real, I was in my feelings. I said some shit I didn't mean. The shit I said basically caused the actions that's going on right now. And instead of me being real that what she's doing matches up with what I said, y'all go to telling yourselves, bitch, these hoes ain't loyal. Look how a bitch will go be with another nigga within a week or 2 weeks after you told him this. So it's only been a month, bro. The whole already, your dumbass homeboy tell, yeah, she been fucking with the nigga. But in all reality, you just need to be accountable for the shit you said when you was in your feelings. This happens all the time. Y'all pretend all the time. You be overly emotional all the time. You don't try to fix the shit from a practical space all the time. And then be running around crying and whining like somebody doing something to you. And it's so hard to find somebody to be in a relationship with. But if you get out your feelings and just be honest with yourself about what the fuck going on, you will see that it's not that hard. I just need to fix these things that are flawed within me.